Charles Oliveira thoughts Arman Tsarukyan went out at the end of the fight at UFC 300. It was very tight. It's one of my favorite submissions, the Darce choke. And I thought he was out. That's why I was showboating a bit. I had my tongue out. I thought I had it. Ilia Topuria mocks Max Holloway on his Instagram story. Ilia posted this picture on his Instagram story recently and said, "Good morning. The only thing questionable about me is whether I finish you by KO or submission. I just beat the guy that beat you not once, not twice, but 3 times. You now have the one thing that keeps you relevant, and that would grant you a money fight. The BMF belt. I no longer fight for money, but for legacy. Winning that belt while holding my title will cement me as the first to hold both belts, the first to knock out Volk, and what most certainly will happen when we fight, the first one to put you to sleep, something to calm you down. God doesn't shame anyone. You will have a worthy defeat against a champion who will be remembered for eternity. I decide who, when, and where. If you don't like the terms, I'm sure Ortega will oblige. Without the BMF belt, I don't want to fight Max at all. If not, I'm gonna fight with Volk, who deserves more than him, the rematch. I'm going to finish him in the first or second round. I can ask him, how do you want me to finish you? Do you want me to submit you or knock you out? I can do whatever I want. Bring that energy you had in the last 10 seconds and bring it to the first 10 seconds, and do the same thing you did, but with me. Trust me, I'm going to put your lights out." Max Holloway responds to Ilia Topuria, "That's not a very BMF way to say it. A BMF wouldn't say, 'I'm going to fight this guy unless.' That's kind of an BMF." Magomed Ankalaev sends a message to Dana White. Dana White, "Doesn't matter how many people I have knocked out to get my title shot. I will do it, and I will become a champion. Keep lining them up. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel as well." Kamaru Usman reacts to Justin Gaethje loss at UFC 300. He took that kick to the nose, which plays a huge part in potentially moving on in the fight. Now, you can't breathe the way you want to breathe in that fight. And on top of that, we have to consider the 2 eye pokes. They were clear-cut, legit eye pokes. Renato Moicano talks about Max Holloway fighting in the future.
So, I saw a lot of comments, people asking me, do you wanna fight Max Holloway? Hell no, my brother, I don't wanna fight Max Holloway. I'm good, Max Holloway would beat me up. But being serious, if they offer me the fight, of course I would get the fight. Would be an honor fight Max Holloway, but we are not on the same level. I'm still chasing the gold.
Arman Tsarukyan answered if he would stand and bang with Max Holloway. "If Holloway offered me to stand and bang for the last 10 seconds, I would have accepted it, then cheat and shoot for a takedown." Michael Bisping believes Justin Gaethje overconfidence cost him Max Holloway fight at UFC 300. "I think he was a victim of his own success, knocking out Dustin Poirier the way that he did, and everybody riding the coattails and being a fans, for obvious reasons. He's very exciting fighter and very accomplished. He was looking for the knockout constantly. You can't do that when you're looking for the knockout. You telegraph the shot." Max Holloway says if he could fight anyone next, he would pick Conor McGregor. It would be hard not to say, with it finally getting announced that he's actually fighting Conor McGregor too, to run it back, but it's looking like it's gonna be Topuria next. Renato Moicano shares his thoughts on fighting Max Holloway. Money Moicano number 10, Max Holloway number 9. "No, that. He would beat me up. I would fight Max Holloway if there was a rule about not punching. Jon Jones gives his reason as to why he still wants to fight Stipe Miocic. Jon Jones has been asked, "Why do you think fighting a 40-year-old firefighter will do anything for your legacy?" Jon Jones responds, "Yeah, screw the biggest fight of his life, and all the money him and his family were supposed to make. Let's just bump him out of the way. Yeah, that's how life works." Ilia Topuria talks about his next opponent, Max Holloway.
I was just hoping him to win, because if he was to win, I was supposed to fight him next. So he did a great job. To be honest, the greatest moments in the fight, we all know, was the last 10 seconds. Without that, I didn't like the fight at all. For sure, Max Holloway, he's the next.
Okay.
He's the next.
Thank you guys for watching video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel for more updates.